Hey, remember how Rian Johnson was asked to say something nice about the prequels? And how he reopened the debate about who the movie is for? I think I might have a definitive answer for you. Hello, everyone. I am Mecha Random 42. Still the one, still the only, still the original, still your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy. Now, this has reopened the whole debate, and I already did a video on this thread, so that's kind of not where we're going at. We're going to reopen the debate of who is this movie for? Is this for grown adults or is this for children? Well, George Lucas has answered that a few times, and Mr. Shadow Surfer has subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you guys do like the content, like, subscribe, share. Every subscriber gets a jiggle or something to that effect. Anyway, we're talking about Rian Johnson and Star Wars, and we're gonna bring up a few old favorites. Oh yeah, a few old favorite clips. We're gonna be talking about the prequels, and you know what? We're gonna say some things about the prequels.
Say something about the motherfucking prequels, bitch.
Natalie, come on, you don't need to come in here and butt it. She's becoming the next Brie, isn't she? Just terrible, dreadful woman. Anyway, I'm sure she's talented and very lovely when she's not going, full.
Those who abuse power are not going to have a change of behavior out of the goodness of their hearts. They are motivated by self-interest, and they will only change their behavior if they have to worry they will lose what they care about.
Activist. Yeah, that's the word we're using. And speaking of actors who overstep a little bit and get into it with fans, get into it with calling out the communities that pay their salaries and all of these wonderful, wonderful people. We're going to bring back one of our favorites, Freddie Prinze Jr. into this conversation. You know him, you love him. He's nobody's favorite Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Married Buffy, TV Buffy, not good movie Buffy. He voiced a character in a Star Wars cartoon, and who does he think Star Wars is for?
Look, dog, you're just mad the franchise isn't aging with you.
Right.
But that ain't how it works. The first one was for fucking kids.
Right. Yep.
The second three were for different fucking kids. And this one is for kids. You're just pissed off that Han Solo gave the fucking Millennium Falcon to a girl.
Yeah.
All right, hold it there. No. We're not mad that Han Solo gave the Millennium Falcon to a girl. No, we're mad that little Mary Ray Sue Palpatine got everything handed to her. Everything, not just the Millennium Falcon. She got Luke's lightsaber. She got his title as Jedi. She even took his name. She took the Jedi library. She took everything without having any training that they sort of rushed in at the last movie because Rian Johnson went and subverted our expectations, didn't he? He did the exact opposite of what anybody actually wanted or might have been able to predict. And that is part of the problem there. And Freddie Prinze Jr. seems to think that it's for effing children, apparently. Dog. So, what does George Lucas have to say?
I see my audience, and my audience is me. I make these films for myself more than I make them for anybody else. I mean, I'm lucky that the things I believe in and the things that I enjoy and the things that entertain me entertain a large population. Sometimes they don't. I mean, I made a bunch of movies that nobody's liked, so.
What was that? They're for yourself? You made them for yourself. Like we've been saying, that people of all ages happen to like. And, there's even more to this, though. He does double back on this. Now, I'm going to interpret this a completely different way than I think you guys are going to interpret this. I'm going to mash his two viewpoints together. Don't leave anywhere. I will play this viewpoint again in case you didn't hear it, though. Just who is this for?
And do you see a 13-year-old boy?
I don't.
So when you write, do you see your audience, and do you see a 13-year-old boy?
I don't. I see my audience, and my audience is me. I make these films for myself.
It's hard for people to realize, and I'm not supposed to say this, and I wasn't supposed to say it then, but, it's a film for 12-year-olds.
So when you write, do you see your audience, and do you see a 13-year-old boy?
I see my audience, and my audience is me.
He wrote it for himself as a kid, basically, and what he wanted as a kid. That's his audience. It's not specifically for adults. It's not specifically for children. It is something that is family-friendly enough for children to watch, and it is grown-up enough for grown-ups to still enjoy it. It surpasses generations because he has a personal connection to these characters. It surpasses generations. It surpasses ethnic backgrounds, political affiliations, because he's writing something from a human perspective, something that binds us all together. And that is what I really, really get out of this. It's not just for kids, it's not just for this person, it's not just for that person, it's not just for women, and no, it's not for girl. The Force isn't female like little Mary Ray Palpatine and her little agenda, people might tell ya.
As much as we can, just believe and not fight our reality.
Did Bree say something smart? Yes, let's not fight our reality on this one. Star Wars is for everyone. George Lucas wrote them for himself. Can we move on past this? Did this clear up anything for anybody? Because I kind of got a lot of double talk and a lot of back and forth and mixed messages from George Lucas. It's either for him or it's for him as a kid. I think it's probably more... It's something I would have wanted to see when I was 12. And you know what? I can at least give him some credit for that one. Do you think they have a bigger impact as a child watching Star Wars? That might be the more important question. Is it more of an impact if you're a kid watching it than being a specifically for young audience members? Because when I think if it's specifically for young audience, I think of like a Nick Jr. sort of thing. You know, I think 5-year-olds. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am MechaRandom42, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.